Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Thiago Moises versus Joel Alvarez. And how's this fight right here between Thiago Moises versus Joel Alvarez is, I think Alvarez's length can be a problem. We haven't really seen his striking too much, so I can't really rate that too much. If he's working on something, but yeah, if he's been working on something, that's cool and all, but ultimately, I think the biggest stat that stands out for me is that I think Joel Alvarez currently stands at 0% takedown defense ratio. Has anybody really tested his takedown defense? Not really. I think the only person who took him down was Demir Ismagulov, who's a pretty solid fighter. But like I said, his career has been still very much. Matter of fact, Ismagulov is still with him the whole time. I'm trying to see who actually took him down. I think it was Joe Duffy, but either way, the man has a 0% takedown defense. And I think Moises will definitely test that. I think definitely Moises has been striking with much higher level strikers. I mean, Ismagulov is up there, but it's not like Joel Alvarez was in that fight. To be honest, he was just behind the whole fight. So it's not like that's the case of, well, he did it much. He didn't do nothing in that fight at all, really. He had a Joe Duffy fight where he was able to at least force Joe Duffy into a shot, or at least make Joe Duffy want to wrestle, and then was able to catch him that guillotine. But like I said, those same thing, like his best move is his guillotine. That's been his most damaging thing. That's been the thing that's been most stand about. Like, he got a nice height, nice frame. Striking has not looked all that great, but definitely doesn't look bad. So I feel like it could be even, or he could potentially have advantage over Moises in the striking, but I feel like grappling all the way going to be Moises. And if Joel Alvarez wants to attempt that guillotine or something, I feel like Moises is going to be very privy to that and very high level BJJ practitioner and be able to take full advantage. Like, you want to go for that guillotine, I'm going to take the position on you. I'm going to cross sides and then neutralize your guillotine. And then from there, I'm going to be able to work and grind out the system. So I think it's going to be a very competitive fight. But I think it's going to be the takedowns. And Moises is going to be more than willing to at least give Alvarez an opportunity to go for that guillotine, so he can get a takedown or get position or takedown in position off of that guillotine and work to grind out a decision over Joel Alvarez. Also, you got to factor that he fought a really competitive fight with Islam Makhachev. It was competitive, but obviously Makhachev was in full control the whole time, but it was competitive. He had his moments. I think he got like a takedown, at least one takedown on Makhachev, and was fully in that fight. But the man's definitely been getting better, definitely looking sharper. And he's been in there with a lot of good guys, and been showing lots of improvement, like the wins over Alexander Hernandez, Bobby Green, competitive fight with Makhachev. Obviously much more competitive than what Dan Hooker did. Dan Hooker just went out there, was like meat for the slaughter out there. But either way, boy, that's been looking clean, looking sharp, making improvements. Joel Alvarez, we haven't really seen all too much of his game, but I definitely think it's going to be a chance to. But I definitely think it's going to be a case where Moises is going to take advantage of that guillotine, look to keep it even on the striking, and then look for mixing some takedowns and be able to grind out a smart decision over Joel Alvarez. So in this one, I got Thiago Moises via decision.